All right, what's your name?
Who's there?
What brings you in today, man?
Uh, I've been having some issues. I'm about to graduate school, and I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. My parents really want me to go to college. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Um, I'm kind of interested in other things like like cars. And I just kind of at a point in my life where I'm not quite sure what I should be doing.
So, are you in high school right now? Do you want to go to college?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you feel like your parents are forcing you to do something that they want, and you want to do something different.
I feel like they have good intentions by wanting me to go to college,
Okay.
but that seems to be the only thing that they want me to do. When I've been looking at other things to do, different certifications. I just don't know if I can handle something for that long of a time. Like I've never, I don't think, I don't think I can handle that. Really, I don't think I can handle that.
Well, with your parents, I think that you should probably sit down and have a talk with them and voice your opinions to them uh, and voice them as strong as possible, but at the same token, be receptive of their thought process.
I told them, that I'm just not. I told them I just don't think I'm cut out for college, and they seem to think that I'm going to get over it. What do you think I should tell them?
Well, I think that you should sit down and have a conversation with them and definitely express to them, your views and your values, why you strongly disagree with going to college. It seems to me that you have some other things in life that you want to do and that you think would be better suited for you. And I would express to them, from a financial standpoint, do you want to waste your money? Because if I go to college, then I'm probably not going to do as well as I should uh, because I feel forced into doing it. So I would suggest that you probably talk to them from a financial standpoint. That's the first thing.
Okay.
Secondly, I would definitely express to them that you really want to work with cars and you believe that it's something that's going to be fulfilling to you and that could possibly, from a financial standpoint, bring you the money or the income that you're looking for. Also, it's going to be a situation where it will be best suited for you and it will bring you the most happiness for yourself.
Uh, yeah, I just don't know if I would do it. It's just now I don't even know if I can go to tech school or certification, but I just don't. High school is enough for me, man. I just don't think I can. I just don't think I can do anything, man. Other than stuff. So, I mean, I like those things, cars. I've looked at different medical certifications. I just don't think I have it in me to quite do that.
So, are you feeling like you don't have the capabilities or the mental capacity to fulfill
Yeah,
school?
I feel like other people have more up on me by, being able I understand the opportunity that I have going to college, but I just don't think I can do it.
Well, the first thing that you have to do is believe in yourself. Irregardless of what anyone else is thinking, you have to not be so hard on yourself and you have to take that time to do some introspective thinking and really say, is this what I want to do? Can I do it? And if it is something that you can do and you think that you can go out there and do that, then I will pursue that with all passion and possible.
Yeah.
The other thing is in life, you have your parents who have a certain belief, a certain system that they think, as children, that they want their children to do. But when they look at how whatever makes their children feel happy and they're going for it, a lot of times parents rescind and they should, I would say, hope that they're trying to make sure that even though they have your best interests at heart, but it's all about what's really going to make you happy. So number one, You really should, like I said before, go and really think about really what you want to do. I can tell that you probably have the capacity to do it because most folks who have passions about doing something, 9 times out of 10, they can, sit down and take another class, even though you said earlier that you're just tired.
But every time I try, I seem to just get this feeling of just giving up. I don't know how to change that giving up.
Well, what is making you feel like you having to give it up at this time?
Man, I don't know. It might just be, my parents making me do the different things and the different sports and, just always doing what they want me to do. I haven't really had a chance to, I guess, think for myself.
Mm, okay. Well, with that being said, being able to think for yourself, you have to also take care of yourself. So with the sports, the schooling, you're tired. You're going to have to take a break. And I know that, your parents,
They don't want me to. They don't understand.
they don't want you to take that break, but you're going to have to somehow be able to, if you can't talk to them, you may be able to write it down for them. You may be able to show them different types of options that are out there for you, something that's going to be able to get them to see your viewpoint. Because a lot of times parents hear, but they're not listening. And so for you, it sounds like you're between a rock and a hard place trying to get them to see exactly what it is that you want to do. So I would suggest that you write it down or get someone else that may be closer to them because you're too close. You're the child.
Mm-hmm.
You may have another family member or another family friend or just another person that they feel confident in listening to that can present your case for you.
Mm-hmm. I'm just worried that I think I'm going to do that. That does sound good, but I'm still just worried about how when I want to do something so bad that I just think I'm going to be a failure at these things.
So you feel like you're going to get paid?
Yeah, and that's why the college and all this stuff. I just feel that way.
Well, the thing about feeling a failure, feeling as you're a failure, um, I would say you have to really look at why you're feeling that way. And if you're feeling that way because of those pressures, then again, I wouldn't want you or your parents to one day look up and that you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing because of the pressure. So you're going to have to take that time, you know.
Yeah, the end result might not be what they want.
Yeah, and
And it won't
understandably,
be what I want.
understandably so. And sometimes as parents, your parents they're going to look at it and say, listen, he may not be doing exactly what we're wanting him to do, and maybe we're putting too much pressure on you. And so when they look at that, most of the time the light bulb goes off for your parents, or should go off for them, and say, wait a minute, if we put all this pressure on Eric, what is Eric capable of doing? How far will he go? We don't want Eric to leave. We don't want Eric to walk away from this situation feeling bad. So maybe we as the parents should be able to sit down and really look back at the situation and really try to help you or get you in a position where it's best for you.
Yeah, that's good. I definitely need some way to change my life so I don't have those pressures because I think you're right. Those things are kind of holding me down from what my real goals are.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't sat down and talked to them about that. So
have you looked at what your goals really are and what their goals are, and maybe do something like put yourself in the circle, put your family in the circle, and so that they could see and you could see these are the goals that you want me to do, and these are the goals that I want to do. So because we're at this crossroads, we have to do something that's going to benefit myself first. And then it could possibly make them happy as well that you're making the right decision. So it's one of those things of you being able to really, people are visual. So your parents may be the visual kind. And if that doesn't work as far as showing them, that your goal is not matching their goals, maybe they're auditory. You may want to leave a voice recording. You might want to, anything that's.
I've only fought with them, That's all it's been like, is fighting over, what I'm going to do when the year's up. And I'm tired of fighting, and they need to know, the stress I'm going through, and I'm just wondering how to take care of that stress, when I feel it. That's just probably the one last thing, the one big thing that.
What do you do when you feel overwhelmed? Do you?
I think I become lazy, and that's kind of maybe one of the reasons I don't know exactly how I can handle these things.
And so when you become lazy, you do nothing.
Get scared, I guess.
Get
scared that I'm going to let down my parents, scared that I'm going to fail.
Okay. And because you feel that particular way, there's nothing else that you feel like you can do to give them the satisfaction that they're looking for, and or give yourself the satisfaction that you're looking for. Am I hearing that correctly?
Yeah, and I think you're right. I should try more with them to kind of, be on the same track. So, I can be happy, and, as loving parents, they can be happy as well. And I'll try those things for sure and see if they work. I hope they do.
As a parent myself, I can empathize with, where you're coming from and also where your parents are coming from. So,
don't you remember when you were a kid?
Yes, I do. And I gave my parents the blues. But the one thing, if I can just tell you, a little bit about myself, I actually wound up being so frustrated as a young man, as a child, going through some of the same things as you. And finally, enough was enough for me. And I tell my parents, I know that you are the adults. I know that you're the authoritative figures, but I have a voice. And the only thing I ask you to do is just listen to it. You may not agree with me, but just listen to me. And when we did that, life became a whole lot better as a youth. And this is the young man that you're looking at today. So that's why I'm suggesting to you, in such a calm voice, calm presentation to your parents, express yourself to them. But a lot of times, as a young man, parents don't always hear what you are saying.
Yeah.
So, you'd have to present yourself in a not-written way.
Yeah, they've always been good to me, and I want everyone to be happy, but, they sent me here to be happy, so I know that they want me happy, so I'm going to try those things with them. And with my stress causing all of my anxiety, what do you think I should do when I feel that way?
Well, I would first find out what it is that you like to do. So if you talked about cars earlier, so if going outside and working on the car is your stress reliever for you, then I would suggest.
I was playing soccer a lot too, and I haven't done that in years.
If you did speak of athletics, so maybe getting out and going and becoming a part of a team, or going outside and practicing by yourself. Anything that's going to give you satisfaction, where you can just relieve yourself of all of the pain and go into your own reality, your own world. Not that you're closing yourself off from them, from yourself or anyone else, but what's happening is you're giving yourself an opportunity to relieve that stress, to calm your nerves.
I'm going to give it a shot, man. I sure do appreciate it. I hope maybe I can come back.
I would really appreciate it if you do come back. It's not the first session. and it won't be the last.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
All right.